Hey guys, welcome to another episode. We've got a few things going on in this one. We paint the garage door, we do a bit of painting here in the Batcave. I try to pump up the tyre of the Tenere with a hand pump faster than the Airmoto can do it. But first things first, we've got another couple of pallets to recycle and turn into a sweet coffee table. So Nat's decided to help chip in a bit with the coffee table experiment. She's opted to use the power saw, smart cookie, a fair bit quicker than the old hand saw and probably a little bit more accurate too. So.
Drinking and mowing like any true Aussie.
Finishing off my little paneling exercise. Oh mate.
Beautiful, darling.
Right, so that's the bricks covered up there. Just needs a bit of paint. Righto, the coffee table project. Decided to double up the legs, make them nice and thick. So that's why Nat had to cut some more. I was a bit over it, so I moved on to something else. But she's done that, they're all sanded up. So we just need to glue and screw those extra legs. And then basically we're gonna give the top a really good sand. Get it fucking mint, and then we've got some lacquer to chuck on it, so yeah, some varnish or some shit, that stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Just yeah, basically we didn't bother doing that with the workbenches obviously, but this needs to be protected from spilled coffee and shit. So yeah. Alright, the moto chick has declared that it is sick, so she's happy, that's good. We just, yeah, we'll make it look pretty now. We've already sanded up the ends and everything. Beautiful. But yeah, we'll do the job. So as is always the case with these bloody jobs, the legsies aren't exactly level, so we're doing a bit of modding. I know this is probably an obvious one, but don't waste your money on these stupid $5 caulking guns. Get something decent. That thing broke after the second use. Fucking useless. Yeah, borrowed this one off Mum. It's a beauty. Righto, trendsetters. Nat's pretty happy with the sanding finish on that. It is beautiful. She's been going hard at it. With the belt and then the orbital. Done a good job. So anyway, yeah, we will varnish it. It's still raining here, so we're not going to bother varnishing it today, but hopefully in the next few days we'll get a coat of lacquer on it, and yeah, see how it looks then. Alright, let's go see what the old lady thinks of the garage door.
Hello.
What do you think?
I think it looks good.
It's not bad for a rattle can job.
Yeah.
Does it look alright from a distance?
Yep.
Well, that's the main thing.
Yep.
But yeah, I just painted that. I thought we could mask it.
And do black or something.
Mask around and paint it black.
Yeah.
So we painted our gate that we took off the other day. It's the black gate of death. Yeah. And that's that. I'm putting a coat of varnish on the coffee table. I've got to say, I've never had such a savage thong tan. Hope the camera picks that up, but yeah, even back when I was a surfy grommet teenager, I never had thong tan that bad. So earlier today, guys, I painted our garage door. It was a hideous olive drab colour. It needed painting anyway. It was pretty, yeah, I mean it's 30 to 40 years old. So I actually used a rattle can. Probably not many people would paint a garage door with a rattle can. I think personally, I think the rattle can is underrated. These are damn good, especially this Dulux metal shield. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah, Mark from Bike a Bit's put us onto this stuff. It's good. As long as you don't try and get the last little bit out of the tin, that's when you start getting blotches. But when we were walking around Bunnings the other day, Nat spotted this. And it's it turns a spray can into a spray gun. And I thought, yeah, it was $5 or something, wasn't it?
Yep.
This is one of the oil displays in Bunnings, and I was sort of like, it looks pretty flimsy and shit, it's probably going to be crap. But I used it to do the whole garage door, and it's actually really good. Saves your finger. You get that sore finger when you're pushing on an aerosol can all for a couple of hours. So yeah, it just gives you a trigger. Works really well, worth the $5. Gives you a bit better control as well. Pretty happy with the results. And more importantly, the missus is happy, so. So the old clear coat satin varnish has been a little bit underwhelming really. I was expecting it to make a bit more of a difference, but in the end I quite like this natural timber look, so it's definitely bringing out the grain a bit, and as long as it protects it from coffee stains and all that sort of shit, that's going to be the main thing. It needs apparently 3 coats with a bit of a sand in between, so we'll show you guys how it looks when it's done. good of Benny to come pick up that concrete for us.
Yeah, thanks, Benny.
Legend. Anyway, we've given the coffee table a light sand this morning, and it's getting a second coat of varnish. Varnish that looks like milk.
Mother's milk.
Yeah, it's coming up a treat with the second coat.
So what are you doing, babe?
Finally, we're fitting a couple more of these crankshaft bearing cap covered handles. Because I've been waiting for the proper engine bolts for it, but apparently they're not forthcoming, so we bought some Allen head M8 bolts from Bunnings so we can fit them up. So, drill a hole. Pop goes the weasel.
Nice. I can't wait until the whole kitchen has them.
Yeah.
They're so freaking cool.
Yeah, indeed.
That's awesome.
But yeah. It's better than the no handle that we've had for the last 6 weeks.
Needs to go that way a little bit to the left. A little bit more. Yep. That's good.
How many of yous wives will let you do shit like this?
Heck yeah.
Give those a bit of a tighten up. Now we just need to put a decent finish on the rest of the freaking cupboards.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Alright, the coffee table is done. Many coats of varnish. It is beautiful. The finishing touch.
Cool.
The one plant that Nat hasn't killed yet. On goes the grey. Yoo-hoo! Oh, hi there, trendsetters and go-getters. Sunday afternoon now. We haven't done a lot of filming this weekend because of being painting, and in my humble opinion, watching somebody paint is only one step above watching the paint itself dry. So we spared you. There's been a couple of time lapses, as you probably saw, but we started here in the Batcave for two reasons. One reason was we wanted to check out the colour we chose, so this will probably be the colour that we use inside. We just wanted to make sure it was what we thought it was, and secondly, we wanted to try out this budget paint that's around about half to a third the cost of your big brand name paints. So as you can see, I mean, the camera probably won't pick it up, but it's gone on pretty nice. You had at Bunnings is $25 for a 4 litre tin of paint. The next cheapest is $50-60, so it is budget paint. Obviously you get what you pay for. I think we'll probably sprinkle the good stuff inside. Nat's done a nice job here. So I just got undercoat on the grout and the grey on the actual brick face. So it's not good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We've been painting and prepping in here. We finished off the garage door. You'll see time lapse of that and the coffee table. That's about it. As soon as we finish painting here, and we've got to clean a bit of overspray off the bikes. in the garage door, but once we've done that, it's going to be beer o'clock, and we're going to call it for this weekend anyway. So yeah, I'll tell you one thing though, this little studio clip light lamp that I bodged up in the last video has proved to be pretty handy while painting, so it's a good thing, especially when you've got old man eyes like me. Alright guys, Monday's first job is underway. We've kind of been having some discussions about what to do with the end of this brick divider here. There's 2 rows of bricks behind that timber, and there was a big there's sort of big gaps in there. They've sort of half rendered it with some grout there, but it was a bit of a mess. It would have taken a lot of filler to fill it, so I've ended up, obviously we had some leftover pallet boards, actually we've got quite a few. But yeah, just going to cover it up with some timber. It should tie in nicely with the little timber archway there. Yeah, so I've got the 2 wider boards. Had to rip these down a little bit to make it fit nice. But yeah, that one will go there, and then I've got another one to go up here. That'll get painted white, and then the bricks on the other side are going to get painted in this style with the white grout and the grey brick face. So all that should tie in nicely, and then we've still got to figure out what we're going to do with that wall. Nat wants to paint it grey as well, but yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Boom, those bricks are done. It's a very slow, painful job, but yeah, it's coming up good. So I thought we might trial a quick little new segment called Guess the Basic 3-Chord Song Played by a Dodgy Guitar Player. Alright, got a real easy one for the first one, here we go. Answer in the comments below, you'll win nothing except for the fame and glory of being able to recognise a song played badly. How about that bloody weather, eh?
Great.
Queensland wet season. They did say it was going to be a wet summer this year. But if you're wondering, this is a lot of the reason why we haven't been doing much riding lately. This is our reality. Bloody rain, rain, more rain. Anywho, it's kind of funny how you just sort of chip away at stuff and sort of don't really notice that it's making much difference, and all of a sudden you look around and go, holy shit, that looks better. I don't know if we've got any footage of this room before we started painting and shit, but I've started working on this section here, so all that brick's going to get painted, and yeah, it's real fun. Doing the grout is the worst part. Does Bunnings make like a grout paintbrush or something? Some kind of stiff, really thin. I'd like to check it out.
Maybe, yeah.
And I was thinking of using this as like a road sign, sticking that up there. Nat likes the idea, but I'm kind of like, eh. Oh. There's my tower of marbles.
It's show and tell time in the MVDBR garage.
Oh, I've got to show you these guys. Like, because where we took the carport down out the front, obviously there was grass. Well, there was probably grass there back in the old days, but when the carport went up and the cars went in there, there was no sun on it, so there was no grass. There was a big patch of dirt. To cut a long story short, there was a big patch of dirt. Anyway, we wanted the grass to come back, so we chipped away at it. It was hard yakka, the ground was really hard. A lot of rocks and stuff in there, but anyway, we got there, and then we were discussing how to get the grass to come back without the weeds, and one of Nat's friends, Beck, suggested turf. Turf was an option. When Mum came around, she saw it, she goes, "Oh, this old bloke up the road, buddy, had a patch of dirt and he just threw some grass clippings on it, and now it's like growing better than any other patch on his lawn." And I was like, "Really?"
I was a bit sceptical.
We were very dubious, but we tried it anyway. We had some grass clippings to get rid of. Spread it out on the dirt, and I'll show you what it looks like.
Oh, it's come up so much more today.
So yeah, we don't have full coverage, but that is legit grass.
Oh yay!
It's worked. So there you go. There's a tip for you guys. Throw grass clippings on your bare dirt, because apparently it's full of seeds, which makes sense. And yeah, that stuff a bit further over there was done probably a week or two later, so we're waiting for that to take effect.
That big patch is a clump of dirt, a clump of grass we found in the backyard.
Yeah, we need to throw some on there too. But yeah.
Look at that. That's cool.
Fucking kicking goals all over the place.
Yeah.
Alright, so as a quick bonus feature on this video, Chili Boo, one of our subscribers, challenged me to time myself pumping up the rear tyre on the Tenere 700. After I did that review of the electric tyre pump, and it took about 10 minutes, he was curious to see whether I could do it in less time. I thought that it would take more than 10 minutes to do it with my tiny little portable bicycle pump, and I still stand by that. I think it'll take longer than 10 minutes to get it up to 25 psi, I think I was going for. So that's going to time me. I'll let it down, and we'll see how we go. Right, yeah, we're going to let it tie down. I'm going to try and do it without removing the valve straight up so that it doesn't pop the bead off. Right, taking the valve out, just did it slow, so the bead's still on the rim, thankfully, which is good. But, we'll get the valve back in. This is the weapon of choice.
Okay.
Have you got a timer?
Yeah, hold on. Now.
It's not a race, it's just a matter of interest. The thing is, I'll have to keep taking it on and off to find out when it's at 25.
Yeah. This is your exercise for the night.
Oh yeah, not bad.
Oh yeah, it's so enjoyable for me.
This is why Chili Boo wanted to see this.
That's what she said. That's a minute, folk.
Quickly check that. Well, then cardio. It's a bit righty. 6.
Keep going.
If you're a trail side, you would indeed stop for a coldie. I can already say right now, if you're relying on one of these pumps, get yourself the Airmoto. This sucks.
Oh, so good. Yep.
14.5. You'd be lucky to have the energy left to hang onto the handlebars.
Yep.
Hurry up and finish.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Right, I'm gonna check it. No good, I need a rest. 18.5, come on.
What? 18 and a half?
Yeah.
So close, babe. Come on. 10 minutes. Oh, it's a long way though. There's no thing that's not 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 10 minutes.
Alright. That's my exercise for today.
What are we at?
27.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 26.5.
There we go. You can just catch that. Nice work.
There you go, Chili. 10 minutes. Same speed as the Airmoto. I'll tell you what though.
I think I'd prefer the Airmoto.
If you got a brain in your head, get a fucking compressor. So I've got my little Airmoto in a plastic bag. Got that chip off Mark Victor, so in a plastic bag and then into a little carry bag, just to keep the majority of the water off it. We'll see how much power is left in it. Well, it's still saying that it's fully charged. It's been in there since I did that last video, which was
Ages ago.
3 or 4 months. 3 months ago.
Yeah,
maybe?
something like that.
Wasn't that long ago.
Hmm.
Yeah, cool. Definitely get yourself an Airmoto, guys. I'll put the link in the description for this one. Again, we don't get anything from you buying it, but do yourself a favour. You don't want to be pumping up a tyre in the heat. Oh man, I am drenched with sweat after that. Anyway, guys, I don't know if you're sort of picking up on the fact that we are like totally loving our new house.
Oh, yeah.
It's freaking awesome. We should have done it years ago, but we've ended up with a pretty good place, and yeah, I hope that's obvious, because yeah, we're just loving it. Loving doing all the stuff to it and sharing it with you guys too. So hope you're enjoying the videos. Alright guys, see you on the next one.
Thanks for joining us.